Right, moving on to the fifth race of a great first day. We've already established that the first day is one of the best days. We've got the 4 mile novice chase then, which I'm disappointed that this race isn't on ITV. I think that it's always a race that really, when they show the cross country race, I'm disappointed that this race don't get on the telly. It's the 4 mile novice chase. It's a long way for these novice chases, really. A lot of them, I don't think there's another 4 mile novice chase all season. So a lot of these you are looking at maybe trainers rolling the dice a little bit whether the horse is actually going to stay or not. But it is a race really that has, I think, thrown up some fair horses in the past, in the future. Maybe more Grand National types than Gold Cup horses, as you'd expect from the trip. But tomorrow's, I feel, is all right. Nothing to write home about. What would you got any views on the race, mate?
Yeah, I do.
Excellent. That's what you like.
Regarding the race itself, you're right. I think trainers in general go into this race with more hope and confidence in regards to their horse getting the trip. I think it's one of those races where you do generally need a horse that's going to stay strongly.
Yeah, you want a nice slow plodder in this race. Definitely a good solid jumper that's just going to jump all the way round and not be getting tired at the end. That's pretty much exactly what you want.
Yeah, and I think there is a horse with a profile in the race tomorrow.
Oh, which, let's hear it then, because I've got one as well for this, so we might have a bit of a match here going on. So what's yours then here, mate?
I fancy Mossback.
That's the same one I picked.
Chippensdown horse. Miss Lisa O'Neill's
great jockey. Great jockey.
She won the race last year.
She did.
And I think the horse is a typical stayer. It ran well. It's run well in its last couple. It fell recently.
Yeah, that's a race
on strong behind Jury Duty.
Yes, that's a race that I did actually watch, and I feel that it would have won that race had it stayed up without any shadow of a doubt. Because the Jury Duty, I feel it had loads in the tank. And the form of that race I've been looking at because Moulin Avant was in it as well. That's a race. It ties in with all the Wiley novice chases I've been watching. So I also feel that this Mossback could run well tomorrow without any shadow of a doubt. Yeah, I can't disagree with you there in the slightest. I think it must have an obvious chance because regarding the jockey, you've touched on the jockey. I've heard interviews where they've all been very complimentary about this young girl, and some of these Irish female jockeys. I will go on record now as saying that I would have Nina Carberry on a horse above most of them Irish male jockeys, and that is, I will say that she is an absolutely superb jockey. And from what I've seen of this girl here, I'm not saying she's as good as Nina Carberry, but I'm saying that she is definitely up there. She is a good jockey without any shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. There's certainly a lot of talk going around about that she's got a lot of potential, and obviously. Hopefully tomorrow she'll make her mark on Mossback. Another horse also in the race that I wouldn't put people off is a horse called Keeper Hill.
Greytrex's horse. Greytrex's horse, isn't it?
That's right. That's another horse that I think will stay the trip well. And I think it's a lively player. The time before, it won't come on strongly. So I wouldn't put it past that one running a big race either.
Yeah, it didn't quite make my list for some reason, but I definitely looked at it. Did it not run well at a previous festival in one of the races somewhere? The hurdle or somewhere, second or third in it or something? I did look. I can't quite remember.
I think it did run at Cheltenham last year. It ran in the race behind Willoughby Court in the Neptune Novices Hurdle. And it wasn't far from this race. It finished. I think it finished just outside the money, but it did run a good race.
Yeah, I mean that's good solid form. You feel that really is good solid form. So I did look at that, but Mossback to me, that looked to me to have that race at his mercy when it fell. And horses fall, don't they, in national racing? Unfortunately, that's part of the game. But I wouldn't really hold that against him. I feel that he's the only one really in that race that I would consider looking at seriously. Obviously, there's others in there with a chance, but we could talk about all of them probably. But Mossback to me. So really, what your views would be that your Mossback you think could be worth a look tomorrow?
Yep, I'd certainly have a look. Mossback generally a 7-1 chance at the moment.